Hello, hello. Welcome back. Honestly, I'm between 3 Minutes to Midnight and Truba Brook. Today, I want to play something mystery, but part of me really wants to focus on Truba Brook. We did the one episode on that. I want to finish 3 Minutes to Midnight. There can't be that much left of it. There can't. Also, I bought Fae Farm before Christmas, and I have barely played it. I played it for a couple of hours Christmas Eve, and since then, not at all. So if you're interested, let me know and we will do a Fae Farm series as well. I've downloaded a couple of new games on the Steam Deck that I haven't played yet, just because I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria. I just needed a bit of a palate cleanser today, and that is coming from 3 Minutes to Midnight.
A favorable wind for hunting big game. Yeah, today would be a good day to die. Ow, itchy. I think that stupid chicken suit had fleas.
Gotcha.
Hey! I don't know who put you up to this, but you better let me go right now. You don't know who you're messing with.
Shut up! This'll teach you to hunt endangered species.
I said let me go, goddammit! Wait, DeLuca, is that you?
It's me.
Oh, friggin' hell.
Oh. Damn that Betty. If I have to spend another night on this couch. Where did she even get a coffin? Never mind. I can fantasize about punishing her later, but I need to focus. I must speak with Riley and see how I can get Jenkins back.
Okay, so our beefy our motorbike guy is gone. Can we not get in the church? Interesting. Well, that is a first. Oh.
Sorry, ma'am, I can't let you through. Chief's orders. You should go talk with him, though. He's got urgent business to discuss with you.
Okay. We'll go to the cop shop then, I assume. Oh, he's back.
Good morning, gentlemen. And Michael.
Syndica, pleasure to see you. Isn't this a fine morning?
Hey, Eliza, don't you have a house to haunt or something?
Mr. Walker, scusi, please stop moving. You don't want to lose an ear, do ya?
If that happens, please keep it. Otherwise, he might make it into soup.
Okay. Well, now we know Mike is not in his diner. Whether that
So what
is...
would you like, Mr. Walker? Pompadour? High and tight? A nice culo Donatra?
I don't know whether that'll be something.
Good morning.
Ooh.
Good morning? Do you have any idea what kind of a mess you've gotten us into, Eliza?
Would you lower your voice? I did what I had to do, and you know it.
Well, you succeeded. That's Jack, my brother-in-law. He got here first thing this morning.
How are we going to ensure he does not catch us?
We? No way! I'm out!
Amos, stop joking around, damn you! I need you to work with me on this. Please help me.
Everything all right over there?
The mayor here was just expressing concern about the robbery. And offering to help in any way she can.
Don't worry, Alcaldesa. This should all be over soon.
That is comforting, Agent Ortega. Thank you.
Okay, listen. Obviously, we're not going to get a confession out of Hardy. Let's say, hypothetically, of course, that you could plant some evidence to connect him to the crime.
I am listening.
Hardy's not giving us the keys to his car, so Jack's having it towed to Linda's. Maybe that would be a good place to start. Again, hypothetically.
Do you think Ortega will fall for it?
He can barely see past his own ego these days. It'll work fine, trust me.
Amos, I do not know what to say.
Just promise me you'll compensate Hardy somehow after all this is over.
Yes, of course. I am not a monster, Amos. I shall purchase 100 of his, hammocks.
Alarms. Hey, Eliza, while we're asking each other for big favors, how about a raise?
Yes, I definitely deserve one after the day I have had.
That's not what I...
Thank you for the suggestion, Amos.
You ready to confess, Hardy?
I already told you I got nothing to confess.
Okay, I'll give you 10 fingers to start talking.
Fingers? Don't you mean seconds?
Do you really want to find out?
Jack, take 5 and introduce yourself to the mayor properly, would you?
Hello, Mayor Barrett. I'm Special Agent Jackson Ortega. No autograph, sorry. I need to keep my hands free for cracking open this piñata.
When you have finished with that, I would like a word about some suspicious military activity.
When I crack this case, and please notice I said when, not if, I'll try to make myself available to discuss that. Will that make you happy?
Yes, that will do, Agent Ortega. Looking forward to it.
Likewise. Now where were we? I see. You were about to confess.
Okay. So he doesn't want to talk to us yet.
Help me help you, Mr. Hardy. Confess now, and I'll put in a good word for you with the district attorney.
Okay, let's see what's going on elsewhere in town.
Would you look at the time? It appears to be frame a scapegoat o'clock. Do not worry. As soon as Father Jenkins is safe, I will have Mr. Hardy cleared of all charges. Finding his car would be a good start.
Does this look different down here, or is it me? Or is it just the time of day? Maybe that's why. I feel like it looks different. But I might be just used to it being like nighttime.
Don't you see I'm not here, fool? Anything you need can definitely wait. But if for some reason you feel it's really important, come find me at the new bar.
Oh.
P.S. If it's the mayor reading this, I meant to say Miss Fool.
Okay, well that to me feels like... Well, I mean, she wouldn't be available if she wasn't part of the puzzle, would she?
Hello there, Viper.
Shh, don't say that, dear. I heard that there's an FBI agent in town. I don't want to be found out.
You must mean Agent Ortega.
Listen, Eliza, I know you're mad at me, but I can't go to prison. Do you know what they do to me? They'll probably use me as a human sandbag or tie me to a chair and test cosmetics on me. I'll have to murder my bunkie, dress her corpse in my clothes, wait for them to carry her away, escape by killing a few cafeteria workers, climb on the top of the prison with a hostage, make my demands, kill her anyway, get shot at, pull out my...
Lorraine, get a hold of yourself. This has nothing to do with you, I swear. Now calm down or I will have to slap you.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. My poor heart can't handle this kind of stress.
Do you not have some way overdue tax forms to fill, Lorraine?
Don't you have something better to do? I don't know, like getting Mike's money back instead of harassing poor old ladies?
My money!
I take it you have heard about the bank robbery.
You bet I did. Sloppiest work I've ever seen.
What makes you say that?
Oh, come on! This is Grand Larceny 101. Never get caught. All that pea-brain salesman had to do was find someone to pin it on. Knowing our beloved sheriff as we do, something as evasive as the Chipmunk Gang would have done the trick.
So, you know about the Chipmunk Gang?
Have you seen the bullet holes in Tucker's truck? Well, he got those down in Tijuana. Courtesy of the Mexican Chipmunk Cartel, Los Cascanueces Sangrientos.
The world has gone completely mad.
I agree. Who knew there were even chipmunks in Mexico? Things got so bad, Tucker was forced to get creative to cross the border.
What did you mean by creative border crossing methods?
One thing we learned is that chipmunks are really into a genre of music called C-pop.
What on earth is a C-pop?
Let's just say it's high-pitched. Now, they were trying to form an all-chipmunk band, but no one had any experience. Thanks to Tucker, they became international recording stars in just 6 weeks. Tucker's still taking care of the band, actually.
Do you have any proof of these wild claims?
I can probably get you tickets. How many do you want? 2? Maybe you could take Amos.
Oh, I do not think taking Amos would be a good idea.
Oh, of course. The chipmunks.
Oh, no, I was not even thinking about that. It's just, well, Amos always sings along at concerts. It is so embarrassing. My offspring has recently been quite adamant that I raise her allowance. She claims it is for the sole purpose of purchasing vegetables.
She cleaned me out of broccoli. Betty's convinced that there's only one supply of broccoli in the entire world. If she can find the source, she can destroy it all.
This broccoli delusion is too far-fetched for my offspring to have come up with it on her own.
She was playing with an old tin of beans when she found it stuck to the bottom. The Scroll of the First Floret. It details the origins of a sacred vegetable, its mysterious powers, and the secret society that created it and spread it to all corners of the world.
Who are its distribution specialists? The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny?
Okay. I feel like we could come back to this, but it feels like...
Yeah, you made your point.
It feels like a bit time wasty. We've had too long of a conversation with Lorraine for my liking. Should we go to Mike's Diner just to see what's going on down there? Since the motorbike guy was stolen from this area. Oh, Mike's
Suppose
Diner.
for a moment I could grab it. Then what? I thought so.
So he's not, it's not open because he's not there. Okay.
Suppose for a moment are
Oh,
you
I don't
going
wanna
to stay?
take
Thought
that.
so.
So can I... Wait. Okay, so we just can't go in those places. Fair enough. We'll go over here and see if anything's happening. The photographer, the Russian spy pretending to be a journalist, is gone. I still feel like the hospital is going to be a thing. Like, why put it there? Unless we could go to the hospital. Ooh. Wait a minute. Could we go down there before? No, we couldn't.
Ouch! God damn it, Ben!
That'll teach you, pig. Well, son of a... hello there, Miss Mayor. Someone just hucked a bunch of bottles at Amos's house and ran away. They looked Russian. You better go after them. That should do it. Good job, Brain. I said, good job, Brain. You're welcome.
I do not have time for this nitwittery.
What? Did you forget to turn up your volume, Miss Mayor? Oh, darn. Excuse me, I forgot I was wearing these. You can't be too careful with these little bastards, you know. Sometimes they really pack a punch.
What are the chances we're going to find those earplugs later on?
Benjamin, have you heard about the robbery?
I don't know nothing. I ain't never seen a garden gnome in my life.
What garden gnome?
Exactly.
Do you know why Ms. Peterson is up here?
She wanted to look at some birds, and I wanted to look at her.
What birds? The only birds I ever see these days are pigeons. And that is because it is the only kind of bird Michael, for some unfathomable reason, refuses to cook.
There's nothing wrong in watching some birds.
And what kind of birds do you think she is looking for?
Gee, I don't know. Ostriches?
This is not a golf course, Benjamin.
Yeah, I am well aware. Ever since you imposed that huge membership fee at the club, I've had to improvise.
For the last time, that was my yard. And that was not a membership fee. You were being sued for destruction of property.
Well, whatever you call it, I ain't paying that much just so I can golf.
Let him have his fun.
Well, the mess it creates is annoying. I suppose there's nothing wrong with him hitting a few.
Ooh, fast and shiny! I'm gonna chase it.
What?
Betty, look where you're going! The train's coming!
Have we killed Betty in another timeline? Oh no! Oh no! We killed Betty!
No! There goes the best employee this diner has ever seen!
No, no! She didn't! She couldn't! Elizabeth! Oh, God! What have I done? I let my own hubris blind me to my child's needs, and now she's... I never would have grounded her, not ever, if I'd only known.
I'm okay!
If I had only known that I was going to strangle her to death with my bare hands for putting me through that. I have to be elsewhere, Benjamin.
Sounds good. Where's that?
That was fantastic.
Hey,
right.
Nancy, guess what? I can hit a mosquito right in the eye or what?
Oh. She's trying to strangle
Shut up, you stupid bird.
the dog.
Quack, quack, quack!
What's wrong, boy?
Quack! Quack, quack, quack!
I see. You ain't touching my things, are you?
I would rather French kiss the bottom of Michael's deep fryer than touch anything of yours.
All right. Keep an eye on her.
Quack!
What exactly are you hiding behind those gates, eh? Oh, hello, Mayor Barrett.
Ms. Peterson, what are you doing? Have you finished your article?
Article? Oh, yes. Now I'm just relaxing with my favorite hobby, birdwatching.
Are you now? Which ones are you watching?
The purple sandpiper over there.
Do you mean the yellow-rumped warbler?
Yes, exactly. We call it differently in Maine.
Well, the yellow-rumped warbler tends to nest near water. You will not see many more by the airfield. Why not go down to Crystalline Lake?
Thank you for the advice, Miss Mayor. Please, excuse me. Talking could scare the birds away.
If there actually were any birds around here, it certainly could.
Right, is there anything else around here?
Невозможно! Not even the best snipers from Maine could do that.
How do things look down there, Miss Mayor?
Everything seems fine, Benjamin. Although things would be better without this nuisance.
Nuisance? You need something out of your way? I'm your man. Just point me at it.
I need you out of the way.
Well, all right. Wait, what? Look at all the little duckies.
Right, so there's a hill down there.
Sounds like we have a bet.
Ooh.
If I hit whatever
Fligging
target you
pile
tell me
of broken
to, you'll
dreams.
go on a date with me.
What's this
And
one?
if you fail, you will help me get into the airfield.
Golf putting mat.
Sure, I can call in some favors.
View of
My
Billy
friend
Hill.
Jimmy works there.
As tempting as relocating Benjamin's trailer would be, I must refuse. The paperwork would be unbearable.
And then there is, whatever this is, Frankenthrone. Oh, what's that?
Oh, he's stuck.
What is it?
The last leaf of autumn. Or it would be, were it not July.
Okay, can we
I'm
pick
sure
that up?
He could sneak us in.
No, okay.
So, anyway,
Gas-powered
we got a deal?
generator.
I'll tell you
Tow
what.
chain. Oh, wow. Okie doke. Okie doke. What is that attached to? Is it attached to the trailer? Okay, so tow
Goddamn
chain.
crows! Hold on a second, Miss Nancy. Those vermins are always messing with my moonshine ingredients.
My goodness, how did you manage that? Those birds must be nearly a mile past the town limits.
Oh, you like that, huh? All right, Miss Nancy. What did you want me to hit?
The Eiffel?
If your progress in the game depends on me interacting with this. Game over.
What is that generator generating? Electricity that goes to the tow chain?
How far away is that?
I'm gonna get a KO again.
Quack, quack, quack.
Okay, cool. The generator, I feel like it's leading back to the gas station. But it's not, though, is it? What is it? Oh,
Just another 1,000 yards or so.
I wonder if the
Okay,
eggs
let's give this a shot.
in that nest are a thing. I wonder if the generator...
If I am not broadcasting one of my speeches, there is nothing worth listening to.
I'm thinking maybe the generator makes a noise that covers us trying to do something.
Well, it was a good try. Now, about that airfield tour.
What do we have in our pockets and how do I find that out? Here we go. We've got our costumes. Oh, and Mike's money. Okay, I'm going to leave this for now because I'm really not sure. Let's see what else is happening. Can we go in here? Is there anything we can do around here? Now he's not around.
That don't sound like the wind. Let's greet the intruder with our customary welcome gift.
Oh. Run away, run away. Can we go back and get his stuff while he's distracted? Oh.
Oh, crap.
Well, well, well. Just who do we have here?
It is I, the mayor.
You really shouldn't wear that suit if you're gonna be sneaking around my station. You don't want to touch my wind chimes?
Of course not. Why would I?
Well, all right, but did you see any commies?
No, it is only me.
Darn it!
Okay. I think I'm getting it.
Hiding would be a good way to escape Benjamin's notice.
Yes, we need to put on a costume. So, well, maybe? Or do we hide somewhere else? Okay, let's try. Let's put on this.
The last person to touch one of Benjamin's articles.
No, I don't want to do that. I want you to wear it.
Holding on to these.
How do I get her to wear it? Oh, I don't. So maybe I have to... Maybe that's not what this is. Maybe we do this and then we hide somewhere. I don't know where.
Either you got a death wish, or you're dumber than a box of rocks.
Where can we hide? Well, I wonder if we can get in there. No. Where would she hide?
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Miss Mayor? Oh, come on, not you again.
I wonder if she can get in the car.
Prove
Right.
that you are a member of the dominant species on this planet. And use your brain to find a hiding place.
Okay. Maybe the pickup truck.
No, thanks. I like my backside as it is.
Cool. Okay, what options do we have? What options do we have? Where could we hide? Doesn't it feel like she should be able to get in that gas tank? I know it doesn't make sense. Where is she gonna hide? Unless she literally gets out of this area. Let me just check again. See if she will wear any of these things. No, she's not gonna do that. Will you go to the hospital?
I already got... And
No.
I...
Fine. But where else can she go?
Considering Benjamin is a bit trigger...
No. I wonder if she will
I
get
feel
in
my
the
suit
truck
looks better without bullet holes.
after she does. Okay, this is my one last attempt. We're gonna try the truck.
Great. I was starting to get bored. Let's hunt my favorite quarry, the commie.
Because really, why else is it there? I know we like painted it when we were Betty, but you know. Yes, okay. She's gonna hide there.
You got nothing to fear from old Benzin, little commie. It's Mr. Shotgun you should be worried about.
Okay.
Come on out, you socialist rat.
Surely she can't. Can she?
I know you're close.
Well, well. She can. Right, what are the things that we can steal? Feels like... No, 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 no. I don't want to talk to him. That's the last thing I wanted to talk about.
Shut up!
Oh my god. Ah!
What happened? You okay? The mayor did what?
I didn't want to
I have
talk
no
to the
idea what
dog.
he is talking about.
Rooster, chicken.
I have no idea what he is talking about, but none of it is true.
Huh.
Now I've got to do this again. Ay, ay, ay. I would say there are certain things like this where point and click, actual point and click, would be much better than a controller because you don't have as much control. It's easy to like click the wrong thing.
Maybe it's just a door-to-door salesman. All right, time for some target practice. No use trying to hide. Come out or I'll shoot you out. Last warning. Damn, they're smart. Can't believe they didn't.
Right, this time we're going to be more careful. I need this.
In this junkyard extravaganza, the tow chain is the only thing I'm willing to lay a finger on.
I really was sure that we were going to take that, but fair enough.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, so we have to, like, kill the chicken or something. What are we going to do to the chicken? Maybe we have to dress as a chicken. Okay, I didn't want to put you through that, but I've just done it again. Let's see.
Brilliant idea. Let us also parade around with a sign saying...
Okay, fair enough. Right, okay. Well, if it's not that...
If I am not broadcast...
Then what am I supposed to do?
Dang it! How come they always get away? Damn sneaky commies. Don't have enough sense to stand still and get shot like a polite felon. I'll get you next time, you varmint.
Okay. I'm not sure what the tow... The whatever this is called, tow chain is actually connected to, but it must be the truck, right?
What was that?
That is a great
So
question.
fast, I couldn't even... Where did it go?
Right, I'm going to go and look around and come back to this, because it might be that I'm missing something that I need to complete. This little piece of the puzzle. But I'm just going to keep wasting time on it otherwise. There's so many more things that we need to see anyway, so we'll come back to this. In fact, the mechanic might have something to tell us about the tow chain. But I think more than that, we need something to distract... Oh! Distract the chicken. Interesting.
Well, well, if it isn't Miss Welcome to the Safest Town in America, what do you have to say about this, huh?
What happened here, Mrs. Roberts?
Don't you have eyes? Someone broke into my shop last night.
Oh, please. This is barely a break-in. You can easily recover from this, and the town will support you every step of the way. In fact, I shall send my offspring over to assist you as soon as I can.
Betty holding a hammer? There's got to be at least 5 state laws preventing that from happening.
I am working on it, but in the meantime...
It doesn't matter, Miss Barrett. I just want to move and start over somewhere else.
And how, pray tell, are you going to do that? You put all your money into the shop, last I heard.
Oh, money's not a problem. I'm loaded now.
Pardon?
Let's say my store fits certain very influential businessmen expansion plans.
I am happy for you, Mrs. Roberts, but is there no way to convince you to stay? Until the election, at least?
If there's one thing I'll miss from this town, it's your sense of humor.
Okay, well, interesting. We've got a new character.
Feeling guilty? Would you like to clean it up? Huh, I thought not.
What else? Boarded up shop, police perimeter, garbage can.
As much as that crooked
telling
manhole
you.
cover bothers me. So no,
That manhole.
I can't believe this is happening.
It's gonna be a thing. Okay, well, we can't actually do anything here because there's no one at the gate. See anything's... Oh! I was gonna say, see if anything's happening in my office, and what do you know?
Remind me again why I should take orders from you, Betty.
Mom has a wrist injury from juggling with circus bears and put me in charge.
Why would she do something that idiotic?
How should I know? I don't understand politics. Or bears.
There, happy now?
How could I be? I can barely read it in this dim office.
I think it's about time I called your mom. You, seem like you got a few more screws loose than usual.
Don't you remember what happened last time you called her at home when she was out sick?
Now that you mention it, that permit definitely needs to go in the sun.
Okay, next on my list is...
Me shooting you in the head and hiding the body before your mom comes back?
No, silly. It's the eagle.
What the hell is wrong with the eagle?
It only scored a 4 on the Betty scale of glossiness.
Betty's scale of glossiness? Come on, you made that up.
Call Professor Totally Not Made Up at New Fresno University if you don't believe me.
That sounds fake. Also boring. I think I'll pass. There. Shiny enough now?
Ew, gross. All right, time to clean the picture of that old ugly guy.
That's President Harry S. Truman.
How was I supposed to know that's a picture of Truman? It's filthy.
Filthy? The photo's so clean I can literally see my reflection in the glass. Hey there, handsome.
Stop being gross and just clean the photo.
You little... Ugh.
And hurry up! The rug needs shampoo and conditioner. The drapes aren't draping, and this desk has too many corners.
By Dolly Madison's Burning Curtains. What the hell are you two doing in my office?
Oh, hi, Mom. I was just warming up your chair for you.
Joseph, you should know better than to let yourself be ordered around by her, of all people.
Yeah, Bucky. How could you?
But she threatened me with human chess. What was I supposed to do?
If human chess scares you, wait until you play my newest invention. It's called World War II, the human board game. You shall be playing as Japan. Both of you get out of my office immediately. There, Mr. President.
Okay. So something's clearly happening in here.
It will be safer here, out of your reach.
Ah.
I have nothing to say to the townspeople at the moment. Leave the book alone. Nothing is going on that would require such extreme measures.
Okay, I think we just needed to come and get the permit because clearly that was an indication that we needed to pick it up. Oh.
Miss Mayor, are you all right? This robbery happening so close to the election can't be good for your campaign. Miss Mayor, what can I do for you this fine morning?
Let us take this chance to get to know each other better, Mr. Payton.
Sure thing.
Do you have any family in town?
No. Not really. Ma and Pa are back in my hometown, and they're about all I got.
Mr. Payton, I have just had the most wonderful notion. I think your parents should move here with us right away.
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Move here with us?
I know it is quite sudden, but it is the right thing to do. All is left to do is sign the documents to make it official.
Make it official? Are you asking me what I think you're asking me?
Of course. So what do you say, Mr. Peyton?
Yes, I do. I do.
You do what?
Accept your proposal. When are we getting married?
Oh, I believe we have had a misunderstanding. I am merely attempting to solicit as many votes as possible.
It was at this moment Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse III knew. He messed up.
Oh, dear. I seem to have broken his heart. Well, I suppose I should give him some time to recover.
Okay, so we can't ask him any more questions, presumably.
Well, I suppose I should give him some time to recover.
So that was the worst thing to start with. Now we can't ask him anything else. Cool. That is the way I like to play this game. Like, I like to lock myself out of as many opportunities as I can. Ooh. The churchyard has opened up. Wait, did she always... Was that statue always covering her eyes? Because she just looks suddenly like, oh no.
What in the name of Truman are you still doing here?
Why don't you tell me? You called the freaking FBI!
I should have known a despicable scoundrel like you would never keep his word.
Look, Miss Mayor, we could sit here all day complimenting each other. Or you could help me figure out how to get the FBI off our backs. What's it gonna be?
Wonderful. Another situation where I do all the work while you sit here and drink?
Oh, that wasn't rhetorical.
So she just mentioned Truman again, which I feel like is going to be a thing later.
Leave the children be. I've had enough backtalk for one day.
Okay. I definitely feel like there's going to be a third Truman reference, and it might be like a question or something. It feels like it's leading us so that eventually someone will say, guess what? Between these three things.
What kind of dumbass doesn't check to see if they have a chain before agreeing to tow something?
I knew she was going to have something to do with the tow chain.
Oh, that's it! Hey, Mayor Barrett, over here! I gotta talk to you. Look, you gotta do me a favor.
I do not.
Some FBI guy wants me to tow this car to the junkyard so they can search the trunk or something. Anyway, I can't tow this back because that numbskull of a gas jokey swiped my chain. Can you go look for it?
Ugh. The day I start running errands for a grimy little ragamuffin is...
I'll vote for you.
Ms. Valentine, for reasons completely unrelated to what you just said, I shall comply with your request. Ah, the young mailman who has taken up the good fight to re-elect Barrett.
Yeah, I've been busier than a B-52 dropping those leaflets of yours all around town.
How odd, because I have not seen many around.
Well, maybe you just weren't looking hard enough?
I despise time wasters even more than I hate liars. Would you care to try again?
Okay, look. I was taking a break at the park earlier when I heard this weird noise coming from the bushes behind me. I turned around to look for just a few seconds, and when I turned back, someone had swapped your leaflets for Mayor Hart's. Ah!
Well, why are you standing around in the heat like a dim-witted cactus? Go and find my leaflets.
Max has to sign for this delivery, and I can't leave until he does.
So you are just waiting for Max?
He told me yesterday to wait for him if he wasn't here when I arrived. I don't understand why getting some ice is taking him so long.
Max wants only the freshest, purest ice in his drinks. When he needs some, he swims up to Alaska to hunt wild icebergs. If he left early this morning, he might be at least halfway there by now.
Oh man, that's really gonna mess up my delivery schedule.
Well, knowing Max will not be back for several hours at least, you should probably leave this here and go finish your rounds.
No way! That would be a huge violation of the Mail Carrier's Code.
You cannot hold up the mail for the sake of one signature.
I already told you, I'm not moving until Max gets back. Besides, it would be a huge breach of the Mail Carrier's Code. And no one breaks the Mail Carrier's Code.
I think it is past time the U.S. mail made a few upgrades. Do you not agree?
I don't like where this is going.
Envelopes are far too small and easily lost. From now on, the minimum size for any incoming or outgoing mail is 3x3 pineapples.
Pineapples?
Oh, I suppose I forgot to mention you will now be using the pineapple metric system. Additionally, all postal codes must now be written as Navier-Stokes equations. And finally, your uniform pants will now have a pork chop attached to the seat. For dogs.
A postal fire sale? But that would collapse the entire system. Fine, fine, you win. Just make sure Max gets his stupid delivery before it rots, all right?
Of course. Happy to help.
You're not gonna, like, steal this stuff and try to make money off it. Are you?
Unlikely. I'm a highly paid political professional, not a scavenger. Besides, I do not wish to get on Maxwell's bad side.
You know what? Just give the stuff to Max yourself. I'm done with this.
Oh, very well, since you insist.
I really thought we were gonna block ourselves out of that. I thought I was gonna make all the wrong choices.
Nobody will notice if I grab just one.
Yikes.
Or they will, but they shall never catch me. Ridiculous. A cardboard volcano cannot be following your movements. Stop being paranoid, Eliza.
Ah, but it can. Right, so now we need to go back
I got a wrench in my pocket and I'm not afraid to use it.
and get that chain. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. We've got to have something that we give to the chicken. What do we have? 5-minute sign.
I'm not a big fan of it. I will leave it there in case.
Oh yeah, we took that when we were Betty later.
Sorry, Miss Mayor. I've got no time to talk. I must stay alert.
You did not guard the bank adequately before. Now that it is empty, security suddenly matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Good work, Deputy McCord.
Okay, I wonder if I can get into the school and get some like hamster food or something to give to the chicken. Can we get into the school in this round? No. Maybe we could get some of something from Lorraine to give to the chicken. I mean, she owes us. We know who she is. She should really be helpful. Oh.
Morning, Miss Mayor. Glad to see you up so early. Now I can tell you the good news.
You have been transferred to Antarctica?
No, a little birdie is telling everyone about how the mayor was the one who robbed the bank.
Who would ever say such a ludicrous thing?
Me? I can already see the headline. Mayor steals from her own voters, disgraced forever, dies in infamy. It's like a movie, and I'm getting a craving for popcorn.
Laugh all you want. I still have everything under control. And you will behave yourself. Or else.
Or else what?
No. Never give her that opening. Sorry.
Kids these days. What were we talking about?
I am 100% sure these are the same person.
This seems to be more like a personal grudge than a political one.
Personal? Why would you say that? I'm here on behalf of everyone you've trampled, and I'll see you punished for your actions.
Yeah, you tell her, lady!
Ha! You can't even get your own daughter to take your side. How pathetic.
Hey! How dare you talk to my mother like that? Mom, unground me! I'm gonna prank her so hard her grandmother's gonna feel it.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Or maybe I would be if your mother ever ungrounded you.
Oh, I would be happy to make an exception for such a special occasion.
Oh God, please no. How did this turn against me?
I wonder if we'll flip to Betty.
You could lift the ban Mr. Wiggins imposed on my offspring.
Why would I do that? A permanent ban for the biohazard incident seems perfectly reasonable to me.
To be fair, while my offspring may have brought that radioactive iguana to your town, it being explosive was entirely Michael's fault.
I don't care. Your daughter is a menace. I want her as far away from me, Corona, as possible.
I will not argue with that. But are the wanted dead or alive posters really necessary?
Yes!
Are you from Corona originally, Miss Hart? How old are you?
Enough with the personal questions.
No, I just find this situation so damnably frustrating. Normally, I never forget a face.
Ha! You wouldn't even recognize your own daughter if she were standing right in front of you.
Of course I would. What kind of monster do you take me for?
The kind that's standing right in front of me. Let me know if you ever remember who I am, Eliza Barrett. She even changed her name back. It's like all of it never happened.
I do not have any more time to waste on you, Miss Hart. Excuse me, but I have business to take care of.
Yes, why don't you go write your concession speech? That will save you time on election night.
I wonder if she's like Betty from an alternate timeline. She's definitely related
The last
to them
thing
somehow.
my campaign...
I just don't know how. Maybe she's like the daughter with the pilot that died in an alternate timeline, and she took his name and then she changed her name back.
I already purchased my...
Can we talk to Lorraine?
Hello again, Lorraine. Lorraine, I need to recover Miss Valentine's toe chain.
Well, dearie, if you want, I can call in some associates to deal with this.
No, I do not wish to attract any additional criminal elements.
Well, just go up there and grab it then.
I have already tried to take the chain myself, but that damnable waterfowl keeps giving me away.
Ah, why didn't you say you had a duck problem in the first place? I have just the thing right here. A classic Colt 45, and...
Lorraine, no pistols.
You want something with a little more... I think it's a lot for just one duck, but if you're sure you...
No guns. No swords, no cannon, no garrotes, no bombs.
What about a good old-fashioned, strategically placed banana peel? God, you are such a killjoy. Fine. Let me just say this. No duck, no problem. Got it?
Yeah, but I need like poison or something.
I am perversely curious to hear more about this sacred vegetable society.
Hundreds of years ago in Italy, a tavern owner named Michelangelo Caminatore was concerned. He saw how unhealthy people's diets were and how they struggled to feed themselves and their families. Using his agricultural knowledge, he sought out the healthiest plant he could find and started to grow it. Others came around to his way of thinking, and before long, he had built a society of followers. They called themselves the Order of the Verdant Savior. They truly thought they could end war, famine, and disease forever. Everything was fine until the Pope got involved. He was so inspired by their mission that he showed Commendatore one of the Vatican's biggest secrets, the location of the Holus Sanctus, the holy vegetable of legend.
Since we do not live in a vegetable-based global utopia, I am assuming something went wrong.
Commendatore was killed by one of his own followers in a coup. Whoever that fiend was, he slaughtered the faithful adherents and replaced them with greedy stooges. With the sacred vegetable in the hands of brutal capitalists, its powers were soon corrupted, and the order was no more.
What about this vegetable was so allegedly sacred?
According to the scroll, every piece of broccoli a person eats steals a tiny bit of their life force. This life force is transferred to the holder of the first floret, sustaining them forever.
Oh my god, that could be her competitor, Maya. The mayor that we don't know who she is.
This vegetable story of yours is patently ridiculous.
You shouldn't laugh at the Church of Crucifer, dear.
Perhaps I spent too much time in the sun today. I could have sworn you just said the Church of Crucifer.
I did. See, Order of the Verdant Savior didn't really fit their image anymore. Under its new leadership, the Society's ultimate goals had completely flipped from altruism to profit.
Ah, I see now why you refer to this as a church.
What ostensibly started as a small religious organization eventually became a soulless megacorporation.
This is preposterous. First of all, if such a powerful organization truly existed, I would know about it. Second, I would already be in charge.
I'm sure you would make an excellent cult leader, but the scroll says the church disbanded long ago. After its leader was apprehended and most of his followers imprisoned.
How did they manage to capture the Crucifer's leader and his minions?
A 12-thief manhunt, bell tower surveillance, burning bushels of broccoli at the stake, a traveling show called Ye Unsolved Mysteries exposing their misdeeds. But in the end, it took only one night to bring them down. Asbeth, der Offspringer. Asbeth was beyond dedicated to her cause. When she died, she ordered her followers to plant her up to her neck in a field, as a warning to any future vegetable cultists.
What inspired Erzbeth's fervor? Was she commanded by visions of long-dead saints to fight for the greater good?
No, she was allergic to broccoli.
But my offspring cannot possibly hate broccoli that much.
She thinks she's the reincarnation of Asbeth der Offspringer. Finishing her work is now Betty's holy mission.
An anonymous cult of broccoli acolytes secretly controls the world through vegetable consumption, and my daughter, who could get lost inside a paper bag, is the reincarnation of their noble eradicator. Oh, and all broccoli consumed worldwide originates from a single source, quietly draining the life force of those who consume it to sustain the cult's evil immortal leader. Have I missed anything?
No, but what I didn't mention yet is that Betty's ultimate goal is to kill the leader. She thinks once the fiend is dead, the organization will crumble again, and humanity will finally be free of broccoli's evil influence.
Well, thank you so much for encouraging my offspring to go on a murderous ramp.
Oh, trust me, dear.
I have more pressing.
Okay.
See you later, dear.
That was actually a fantastic story. I enjoy that. I don't know whether or not it's going to lead to anything, but I found it entertaining. Let's just go see. Let's just go see if these guys have got anything to talk about.
Do you really need the whole day? His hair is so short, and you are so skillful.
My hair is special, Eliza. Frank said it himself. I got the hair of a Greek god. Tell her, Frank.
I think you misunderstood me, Mr. Walker. Medusa is not the god of the sun. You have what we in the business call a hostile scalp. There's so much buildup, I can't tell what a grease ends and your actual scalp begins.
Do not look so glum, Michael. Your hair was special after all.
This ain't all.
Of course,
Okay.
and the bill will be...
Right, nothing from them. I wonder if there's anything hanging out outside
that
Mike's
robbery.
diner. I If there's anything like hanging around here that we could feed to the duck. Anything? We can't go in the trash. She said that before. Let me look again at what we've got. Oh, the beer bottle. I forgot about that. Oh, do you think we can smash it over the head of the chicken? That might be a thing. Oh.
What are you plotting now, you vicious little brat? Wait, it looks like the cow is taking orders from her or something? No, I'm letting the legends mess with my head. Come on, Peanut, focus. Is that a pig? And they're dragging a catapult?
All right, you've had those long enough. Hand them back, please.
Well, I should be off. As they say in the Far East, dos vidania.
Das vida. I mean, goodbye.
I forget who she is.
Ms. Peanut, how are you faring in your hunt for my offspring? Ever heard of the non-licking mother theory of biology? Basically, baby rats whose mothers licked and cuddled them thrived, whereas neglected offspring died. Coddling children does them no favors, and I am certainly not going to lick her. I'm just saying, a little more connection and affection could go a long way. She's obviously doing all this to get your attention and... Anyway, what is your assessment of my daughter's situation so far? You know, she's a lot less predictable than most of my quarry, and a lot handier with the explosives. I must stay vigilant at all times. One wrong step and she could snuff me out like a candle. Like Captain Ahab. I won't rest until I have conquered my beast. You are aware of where that path leads, are you not? To victory. To flawless, undeniable victory with Betty's head mounted on my office wall.
Okay.
Metaphorically speaking, of course. Of course. Well, have you come up with anything else we can use to re-educate my offspring? I've seen some extreme cases, Mayor Barrett, but I think she's a lost cause. After all that passionate bluster, you are going to give up now? Surely you must have some ideas. Well, now that you mention it, I did come up with a few things I thought might help. I reckon I can get her to cut down on the class skipping and the cheating, and I even developed a little trick for overcoming her lack of focus. As for the compulsive prank pulling, I'm not terribly confident about my idea, but I do have one.
Go on.
Tell me what you plan to do about her focus issues. All we need to do is put something sparkly on a chain and swing it back and forth. It should be a matter of minutes before she's fully hypnotized. Then all I have to do is teach the material to her. Why did I never think of that? Yeah, well, there's one little problem. I'm actually a bit worried this one will backfire. What if it just makes it easier for her to focus on pranks? Think about it. All that energy laser focused on a single purpose. Pranking people. Ms. Peanut, who else knows about this plan of yours? Just anyone else who is aware of this plan must be silenced permanently and immediately. Submit a list of names by tomorrow. Joseph will take care of the rest. What do you propose we do to curb her truancy? We're gonna need to stretch the budget a little for this one. I am already predisposed to rejecting this idea. We gotta build a containment facility. We dig a pit 12 feet deep and surround it with 24-foot concrete walls, plus an electrified fence. If she ever did actually make it over the walls, she'd get quite the discouraging zap. It sounds more like you are trying to contain a dinosaur than an average-sized young woman.
Fair.
How do you think we could stop her from cheating? Easy. We don't. I truly hope there is more to your plan than that. No, listen. If she cheats, she passes. If she passes, she graduates. Then she'll be done with school and everybody wins. Your predecessor, Mr. Sloth, already tried that. Then why is she still here? Beats me if I know. Exactly how do you propose we stop the onslaught of pranks? Easy. We prank her. Perhaps if she experienced the same pain she causes others, she would abandon her antics altogether.
We lure her out into the bush under the guise of showing her something glittery, and walk her out to the part of the canyon where it can't be seen from town. Then, we push her off the cliff, yell, "Ha ha, we pranked you," and walk away.
But how will that help her?
Help her?
Ms. Peanut, I hired you to fix my offspring's discipline problems. Now, show me what you are capable of.
Haha, of course I will, Mayor Barrett. I'm just getting started. Oh.
How are you finding the view up here?
It'd be great if it weren't for this bloke belly aching about getting a recommendation letter for his son.
Oh.
Sir Rockington's real smart. Any college would be honored to have him.
This scam has never worked, Benjamin. Will you please give it up?
You know, maybe this would work better if you use something a bit friendlier.
You think a duck would do?
Benjamin, if you need money, I suggest you find another way to earn some.
Well, maybe I should start charging everyone for coming up my hill uninvited.
Of course, if you charge the public to use your land, it falls under certain safety regulations. You will have to clean up the grounds, remove all firearms from the property, fix the... I must go now, but do not be discouraged. I trust that you will triumph.
Okay, well, she must have meant something. Like, clearly we had a trigger for her to come. Right, I'm gonna try the glass thing. I don't know whether or not this generator is doing anything. I don't know whether we should have turned the generator on or off. I have no idea. It didn't seem to do anything specific.
The wind I can't kill. You, on the other hand... No use trying to hide! Come out or I'll shoot you out! Last warning!
Right. Is this gonna work? I have a bad feeling, but we're gonna try it anyway. What happened?
Shut up, you stupid bird.
What about the beer bottle?
Ducky, what happened? You okay? Quack, quack! The mayor did what?
I have no idea what he is talking about. I have no idea what he is talking about, but none of it is true.
Huh.
I wonder if we could put the beer bottle somewhere that would make the duck drink it
What
and
are you
then
looking
fall
at, Miss Nancy?
asleep.
Birds.
Oh, right.
What does that generate? Presumably electricity. But to where? Did I try the tow chain before?
That tiki bar looks very well built. I would not expect something made of straw to be so solid.
Brilliant idea. Let us also parade.
Okay, okay. Okay, fair enough. The beer bottle is
Shut
not
up, you
Quack, quack, quack!
not what I'm looking for. Presumably we're not
if you
killing
keep
the bird.
touching my stuff, I'll...
You will what? Vote for Ms. Hart?
Nope, I won't vote at all.
Also, is that, you know, like that red cord? The red string that's on the floor and then around the cactus? Is that
I'll take that as a yes.
coming from the generator? I think it could be, you know.
I should return it to Miss Valentine in perfect condition.
Okay.
And I should do so before she wrenches half the town.
How?
Take this, Amos!
Oh. Okay. For what reason did she do that? Oh, I know.
¿Qué diablos fue eso? Hey, you!
It's vibrating, so maybe it'll explode or something? Maybe it'll like super fizz up and explode.
You on the hill! Watch what you're doing! You nearly killed Amos!
Hey, thanks, Jack.
If
Now
you die,
it's
I won't
fizzy.
get back those $20 you owe me.
Aha. Do you think we can knock out the bird? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Amos again because I feel like we need to get rid of Amos before we try and not kill the bird, but just gently knock him out to sleep. I do wish that once you'd done this the first time,
Plenty clean today.
this was streamlined because it gets very long and repetitive feeling. Like this part, in my mind, should be automated after the first time.
You got nothing to fear from old Benzin, little commie. It's Mr. Shotgun you should be worried about. Come on out, you socialist.
Right. Come on. Be right. Don't strangle the bird. Don't strangle the bird! Oh my god. You're infuriating.
Shut up, you
Ducky, what happened? You okay?
Okay, I'll skip ahead.
I am
Right, I've just been
trying
sitting
very
here
hard to watch.
watching these guys interact, and I had an idea. So, you know earlier on when he hit that bottle and it came back and hit him, maybe we put this bottle in the pile.
At the airfield.
Oh, considering
And-
Benjamin is a bit trigger happy,
Um,
it is best to be mindful.
okay, maybe we give it to him here, because I'm thinking if he hits
I
it
was just wondering, what's that big,
with his
mostly
golf
empty
club,
space
maybe
over there?
it will then take out the bird.
Beside,
Benjamin, fancy some Hawaiian beer?
Why are you giving it out for free? Oh, I get it. It's warm. You can keep it. Warm beer tastes like piss.
Not going to argue with that.
What? If warm beer tastes like piss, does cold piss taste like beer?
No, it does not.
Yeah? And how do you know? Did you try it, or... You want to make a monopoly out of selling cold piss? Well, that's just admirably American. Sorry to have stepped on your idea.
You know what, Benjamin? Keep the idea. I will think of something else.
Yahoo! I'm gonna make me a whole heap of money.
Okay, so can we make the beer cold?
If your progress in the game depends on me, game over.
No. What have we got? What have we got? Nothing to make it cold. Can we put it there? Oh, we can put it there!
Let us keep our distance, if you do not mind.
Looks like dumb old Amos dropped his keys. Oop, he's bending over. Let's see if I can make a hole in one. Easy. Aim careful like. And forth!
Okay.
What the? Where the hell am I? Well, if it ain't red, it ain't Kami, right?
Welcome to heaven, Benjamin Tecumseh Zinn.
Holy macaroni! It's the Big G himself. Wait, does this mean I'm dead?
That you are, Benjamin.
We killed him?
I have an important mission for you. We shall spend the next 3 days in the war room to prepare you for it. And then, I shall send you back to Earth as my Messiah.
Wait, 3 days? Messiah? Does that mean... Daddy?
You know what? Don't do anything until I send you a vision or something. Back to Earth with you.
You got it, Big G.
So, now that he's gone... What are the orders, Comrade G?
We shall strike at dawn and take their lands.
Excellent. Common ownership shall finally be established.
Now go, Agent Petrova. Go back to Earth and prepare for invasion. Long live our motherland!
Long live our motherland.
A Russian god. Okay. The bird is gone.
What the hell? Did we get raptured? Ducky! Ducky! Answer me, boy!
Ben! Something exploded. I think we are being attacked.
The Reds are coming! I knew it would happen! Everyone thought I was crazy! Ducky! Where you at, boy?
Wait, are there still redcoats? That was not in my dossier.
Your mouth's moving, but there ain't no sound. I think the explosion knocked your voice clean out of you.
Ben, you can't hear. It was probably a gas explosion.
I can't hear you, Nancy. I think there was a gas explosion.
Okay.
That was certainly effective.
It was.
Now is our chance to grab the chain. Oh, and I suppose we could make sure they are all right, too, if you wish.
After all that, did we not even have to go and take him away? We could just take it now.
Ducky! Ducky!
But is the...
Another campaign promise fulfilled by the Barrett administration.
Is the trailer gonna fall off the cliff now?
Let me get rid of some trash you accumulated in my pockets. All's well that ends well. Now then, back to Miss Valentine.
Sacrebleu, d'où cela vient-il?
I believe this is what you were looking for.
Finally! I mean, thanks, Mayor Barrett. You saved me a sore arm and been a hospital visit. Anyway, I'm sure you have something else to do, so I'm gonna leave now.
Actually, Miss Valentine, considering the grave importance of this investigation, I feel it would be wise to accompany you.
Oh, man.
Looks like the tip I got from that dynamo lady was a good one. I better get out of here before Ben...
By Earl Eugene Scruggs Banjo. What the hell's going on here?
You can't go back to your trailer, Ben. It's a danger to you and everyone else.
Danger? Chew. My trailer wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sorry, Ben. My hands are tied.
No, they're not. I can see them. Like hell, a piece of paper is gonna keep me away from my rightful American property.
How about now?
Mine's bigger, Amos. So you just put that little pea shooter back in your dollhouse.
Ben, you can't go back inside your home, and that's final. Now, it's a beautiful night. Why don't you go enjoy it from the relative safety and comfort of the filling station?
Miss Valentine should be done with the car by now. All I need to do is lure her out and plant the evidence without anyone noticing. Perhaps these two could serve as a suitable distraction. Miss Valentine, it is so good to see you.
What's going on? Why are you being so nice to me?
Does a loving mother need a reason to be nice to her offspring's best friend?
A loving mother doesn't, no.
Ooh, I'd like to know more about your cousin.
I would like to know more about your cousin.
Which one, Spike or Jamie?
Actually, the other one. The one that was at Max's this morning.
Oh, you mean the mailman!
Mailman? Please tell me someone in your family knows his name.
Look, keep this between us, but no one in our family remembers his name. We can't even ask his mom, because she died giving birth to the triplets. And the hospital lost his birth certificate, so we're all in the freaking dark. It's a little too late to ask now, so we just sort of avoid addressing him directly.
How are things going with your new landlord?
Oh, they're going great! For him. I'm on the verge of bankruptcy thanks to you.
This is a valuable lesson in personal responsibility, Miss Valentine. You will read the fine print next time, will you not?
Yeah, you know what? I got some fine print here, but it's kinda hard to read.
You cannot intimidate me with your little tool.
Fine, just give me a minute. I'll go grab a bigger one.
It would be wiser to use that minute to read the fine print of your contract.
Fine print?
You did not open the trunk, did you?
Of course not. I mean, I did a little, but it was just a couple of inches. Why would it matter if I opened it?
For starters, you could be charged for tampering with evidence.
I mean, I towed the car here. My prints are all over it.
You might need a lawyer, Miss Valentine, and soon.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Well, yes, but my specialty is in koala divorces.
Really? Well, I think I'll wait and see if I actually get in trouble first.
You have had a long day. Why not take a break?
You're acting really weird, Mayor Barrett. I've known you my whole life, and you've never spent this long talking to me before.
Perhaps I have something important to tell you.
Really? And what would that be?
Ooh, this one.
Mr. DeLuca and I crossed paths earlier. He seems most eager to speak with you.
The friggin' trash compactor again? I already told him no, damn it! Why are people always begging me to let him use it for stupid reasons?
I have a perverse desire to hear these stupid reasons.
Well, I got a million of them. DeLuca, for starters, he says he can't afford to bury some of his deceased family. Or people like family, as he put it. Mike's always begging to use it so he can compact his leftover meat scraps. He's planning some weird new product launch. Protein bars. Carrie told me to jump in it the other day, which I thought was weird. And those annoying stripy rat things are always... Anyway, tell Marco that I said no. If he wants to talk about it, he knows where to find me.
For some reason, I thought DeLuca was the slick guy. I can't remember his name.
My offspring needs your help. I do not know all the details, but something involving a blender and one of Roscoe's cows.
But isn't she grounded?
Yes, but how do you know?
'Cause Betty's always grounded.
You will not believe this, but I saw Benjamin outside just a moment ago. I believe he is planning to help himself to more of your property.
Seriously? Twice in one day? Damn it! Hold on a sec. Eat wrench, Ben!
Ow! How'd you even know I was here? I was being the sneakiest.
I think it is best we change topics.
Whatever you say.
Nice talking with you, Miss Valentine. Now, if you will excuse me. That was a particularly forlorn sigh. Are you feeling unwell?
I'm fine. Just forget it, okay?
Well then, if there is nothing else... This is against my better judgment, but I feel compelled to ask, what is the matter?
Look, I hate to ask, but I need some advice.
We both know where this is going. She will share some silly emotional nonsense and ask for my opinion. I am personally of two minds about this. I absolutely do not care about her romantic quandaries, and I despise touchy-feely conversations. We also do not have unlimited time. It is hardly a good moment to start a long conversation. However, pretending to care and giving her some advice might just get her to leave.
Mayor Barrett? Yoo-hoo! Hello? You there?
Warning, if you choose this option, innocent young hearts will be at stake. Are you sure you're ready for the responsibility of giving romantic advice?
I really am.
Ugh, I knew you were going to say that. I suppose I am willing to hear a few more details.
It's about John. I know how he feels about me, and he wants us to have a future together. But I see that future happening with someone else. So what should I do about it?
Well, that is a complex issue, albeit not an uncommon one. Give me some time to think it over, all right?
I guess. Don't take too long, though. I don't want to be thinking and talking about my feelings all night. Bleh.
Okay, so we need to go and talk to him outside then, presumably. Get a little bit of back and forth going. Johnny was his name, wasn't it? That's how we knew him.
Miss Mayor? How weird to see you here.
Why are you whispering?
Shh! Careful, Miss Mayor, or you'll disturb Linda. I'm not supposed to bother her until she finishes her shift. Actually, I'm not supposed to bother her after her shift either.
For goodness sake, go in there and just talk to her.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. I'm tired of tiptoeing around, waiting for her to explode. I'm sick of apologizing for just existing. I'm a person, damn it, and I deserve to be treated with respect.
Jiminy fixin' Christmas, Slim. Would you please be quiet?
Yes, ma'am.
Must we? Really? Had I known robbing the bank would require heart-to-heart talks, I would have said to hell with Jenkins. Let me guess, Mr. Slim. Problems of the heart?
I think I might be having feelings for someone else.
Ooh.
What should I do, Miss Mayor?
Okay.
I do not think I can help. I know I can. But first, there is something you need to know about Miss Valentine. Perhaps it is time you put yourself first, Mr. Slim.
I don't know, Miss Mayor. I don't think Linda would like that very much.
If a wrench is thrown in the forest, but there is no John Slim to be hit by it, does it still hurt?
Huh?
Stay away from Miss Valentine, and she will have no opportunity to wrench you.
But where could I hide? She knows every inch of this town.
Burma, French Indochina, Siam.
Are those Max's new cocktails or something?
My goodness, you really do need to leave this town.
Yeah, you're right. It's a big world out there to discover. It's time to travel.
Where do you think you're going, fool?
This is the last time you try to boss me around, Linda. I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving you, and I'm leaving this town.
You are leaving me? You are leaving me?
Wait for me, John! I'm going with you!
What the hell? Come back here, you fools!
Now that Miss Valentine is out of the picture, let us return to less emotional pursuits.
Okay, so presumably we can put the money in the car in the small space that Linda has opened the boot.
Hippity hoppity.
Oh.
This is now LAZLO's property.
And that's how I brought the Yeti to justice.
Jack, I keep telling you, that was just a tall old man with really long hair. The real Yeti is still out there. I know it.
Well, if it isn't the lovely Mayor Barrett. Came to see how unfit Amos is for his role?
Agent Ortega, it has been a really long day. Just get that accursed trunk open so we can move on with our lives.
Yo tenía un perro que se llamaba Bingo. That's another notch on my belt.
Jack, people reported seeing 3 suspects in 3 different costumes. And this is just a third of what was reported stolen. Maybe the suspect didn't work alone.
What do you mean?
Yes, Amos. What do you mean?
Nothing. I guess I've just been reading too many detective novels.
Amos, it's exactly that sort of thinking that limits you to local law enforcement. Clearly Hardy has tricked us with mirrors and costume changes, and hid the rest of the money elsewhere. Anyway, case closed. Come on, let's get some shut-eye before we check out this alleged secret military base of yours.
You go ahead and get some sleep. I have to go check on a public safety concern.
I'd offer to help, Socio, but rescuing cats from trees is beneath me.
That is it for another chapter. I'm gonna have to Google this, you know. Let me see where we're at in the story. Oh, do you know what? I think we've got 5 chapters left. This is such a long game. It was really cheap compared to other games. I really can't recommend this enough. I've had such a good time playing it. Although it felt very difficult to... Like in the very beginning, it was kind of frustrating that you could lock yourself out of different paths. But when you do get stuck, there's a really comprehensive guide on Steam if you want to find like walkthroughs to the different paths. So yeah, if you've watched this randomly, then would recommend. But also if you've watched all of the ones that I've played, I would probably think that you're going to play this game for yourself. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.